Soccer is filled with stories of loyalty, heartbreak, and moments that define a player's journey. But every now and then, the game gives us something truly bittersweet, like what happened at MetLife Stadium in early July 2025. Chelsea versus Fluminense, an English powerhouse against a Brazilian giant, both fighting for a spot in the FIFA Club World Cup final. And right in the heart of the story, a 23-year-old Brazilian forward named João Pedro. Now here's what makes this match so special. João Pedro wasn't just any Chelsea striker. He was a kid who grew up with Fluminense. Those were his roots, his first dream, his soccer family. But on this night, he stood in their way wearing Chelsea blue. It took just 90 minutes for everything to change. João Pedro scored not one but two decisive goals, his first goals for Chelsea since joining the club just 6 days earlier. He had already impressed in his debut against Palmeiras, but this was another level. With his brace, Chelsea beat Fluminense 2-0, booking their ticket to the Club World Cup final. You'd expect wild celebrations, right? But Pedro kept his emotions in check. No big gestures, no wild jumps, just a quiet, respectful nod. Later, he explained why. Fluminense, he said, were the club that believed in him. Scoring against them hurt. In his words, it was a bittersweet moment. He was grateful for his past, but had to stay professional for his present. That's real class. Let's talk about Chelsea for a second. Under their new manager, Enzo Maresca, they're building something special. Fourth in the Premier League, winners of the UEFA Conference League, and now headed into the biggest club final on the planet. João Pedro's arrival has added a spark just when they needed it most, and the journey's not over. Chelsea now waits for the winner of PSG versus Real Madrid. The final's set for Sunday, right back at MetLife Stadium. Imagine the nerves, the excitement, the possibility of lifting global silverware. For João Pedro, this semi-final was more than just a match. It was a test of loyalty, character, and respect for the place that gave him his start. But on the biggest stage, it was his professionalism and his talent that helped Chelsea reach the final. Soccer gives us heroes, and sometimes those heroes carry a heavy heart. But in the end, it's what you do for the team you represent that matters most. So, will Chelsea and João Pedro finish the story with a trophy? Sunday can't come soon enough.